Let's talk about 3 big ideas that can help you sell more of your online courses. And today, I can't wait to share them with you. Let's get to it.
Welcome to the Course Creators HQ podcast, helping you navigate the latest techniques for creating and marketing online courses. And now, here is your host, Julie Hood.
Welcome to episode 26 of the Course Creators HQ podcast. I'm so glad you're here today. And first off, I want to give you a free training that I'm sharing with all of my listeners. You can go to coursecreatorshq.com/26, and there'll be a link there to get my training on whether or not your idea is any good. So it'll help you work through what could potentially be a good or bad idea for your next online course. So just go to coursecreatorshq.com/26 for that link and all the other links that we talk about today. So first up, as the first big idea for you, I want to share a number. It's 525,600. So I'm curious if you know what that number represents. I've actually had this come up twice in the last couple weeks, so I knew it was a sign that I should share it with you. 525,600 is the number of minutes in 1 year. And it's actually part of a song that's in the soundtrack of the musical Rent. And I know I've heard this song in the past, but I've heard it twice in the last couple weeks. So I'll put a link in the show notes if you would like to listen to the song. It just is very inspiring and positive. And so I thought it was a great way to think about our big idea is just how much can we accomplish in 525,600 minutes in 1 year. And it sounds like a lot, doesn't it? 525,000 sounds like a lot of time. But when I look back over, especially this past year, it feels like there has been a lot accomplished, but also it didn't feel like 525,000 minutes, I got to be honest. So what I'd like you to do, since it's the end of January, we are still in what I would call the beginning of the year, and we're still thinking about what is it we're going to accomplish throughout this year. What I'd love for you to do is to think about a few of the things that you want to happen each quarter. So you have 2 months left in this first quarter. What is the one big thing that you want to make sure happens in first quarter, especially around selling your courses? And then think about the other 3 quarters in the year. And I know for me, I try not to do a whole lot in third quarter, especially in November and December. It's one of those times where I just want to be done for the year. So if we think about, okay, how much do we need to do in the first 10 months to have a successful and productive year? And then how do we spread that out across several quarters? Just take some time to think about, when could I do launches? When would be good promos? Am I going to do maybe a new course over this year? What kinds of things should I put into my calendar that I hope I can tackle each of the 4 quarters during the year? So the next big idea that I have for you is that I don't want you to sell from where you buy. So let me say that again. Don't sell from where you buy. And what I mean by this is, as you are putting together your promotions, and especially as you're trying to figure out your pricing for your online course, don't think about it from the point of, what would I pay, or what do I think this is worth? Because nearly every expert that I work with undervalues what they do, because it is something that's so natural to them. They don't see the true value in everything that they can share and that they're giving away. So I don't want you to think about it from, what would I buy, or what do I think I would pay for something. I want you to think about it from the level of, what price am I confident in selling this course at? Because when you do it at that level, your audience will be able to sense it. They will be able to know that you feel like this is the best possible price for what you're going to give, that you are going to over deliver, and you know that this is a good deal for them. So think about when you're trying to work out your pricing, what is that price that I feel confident of? Not what price would I pay, and not what do I think this is worth. It's what price am I confident selling the course at? So that's your second big idea, is to make sure that you are not selling from where you buy. And then for your third big idea, I want you to create very simple get to know you type products. And what I mean by this is have a few online courses that you provide either for free or at a very low price that give people a chance to work with you. They get a chance to experience what it's like to be a student with you. They get a chance to follow how it is that you teach, how it is that you work with your students. They get a chance to hear your voice, maybe even see a video or 2 or 3 or 4 from you as part of a mini course. And that whole experience of not only just putting those together and doing them in a quick, short, kind of intense sort of burst where you put a mini course together will be so fantastic for your subscribers and for your audience, because they will get a chance to see what it's like to work with you. And I really like to do a mini course format. So one of my clients, we're helping her put together her online mini course. And all she did was create an introduction video, and then she created 3 individual videos. We're putting it all together on the course platform for her, and then she's going to offer it from her podcast as a free training for everyone who's listening to get connected with her and opt in for her email list, which is just brilliant. This is how I would love for you to do this too. I do this with my idea training that I talked about at the beginning. It's one of my best opt-in freebies that I give away. So think about your audience, and when you're trying to figure out what sort of mini course you could put together for them, think about a small but annoying problem that they have. Or maybe it's one piece of the process that they have to figure out when they are going through the entire transformation that you help them with. So I'll give you an example here. All of my course creators have to go through a pretty long process of figuring out, okay, what idea am I going to do? Where am I going to host my course? What's my outline? How am I going to record videos? What is the right order to do everything in? You know, this whole set of steps that they have to go through. And so I picked 2 of those. Is my idea any good? And where should I host my course? And I give those away as a free training to help build the list. So you can do something very, very similar, and I highly recommend it because it's a really good way to get more email subscribers. So there you have it. 3 big ideas to help you sell more of your online courses. The first one was 525,600 minutes in a year. How are you going to use those minutes in 2021? The second one is don't sell from where you buy. Sell from where you're confident. And then the third one is to create simple get to know you type products and mini courses that you can share with your audience to build your email list. So this is one of 2 episodes that are going to be released this week. You get a special bonus one on Wednesday. So keep an eye out for that. I have a very special event happening on Wednesday that I can't talk about until then. So keep an eye out for that episode. Thank you so, so much for listening. I appreciate you. I love to know that there are course creators out there who hopefully are getting a few ideas for their online courses. So thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for reviewing. I so appreciate you, and I hope you're having a fantastic week this week. Good luck with everything that you're doing, and take care. I will catch you tomorrow.